One thing I learned pretty quickly with using a pellet tube smoker is that they do actually generate heat. And so when I was using like say a kettle grill and the area was a bit small, then it's obviously burning, so it's going to be producing heat. And if I want to do cold smoking, that ain't ideal. If you're doing it as a booster for say like a pellet grill smoker, then it's a bit different. A pellet tube smoker used on a pellet grill smoker. So it's all about the pellets, obviously. If you don't know what a pellet grill smoker is, it's like a oven, runs on wood pellets and controls the thermostat. They're pretty cool and they burn pretty clean, but you do have to use pellets for it. Next one is like pellets, like they're compressed. I don't know if you know how they're made. They're like compressed bits of wood. So they're pure wood, but they heat them up and then gets a bit of the resin or sap out of them, and then they sort of press them together and they bind together. So it's pure wood. However, because they're a dense little bit of fuel, they burn quite hot. And when I've compared it to like doing wood chips or dust, sawdust or whatever, they actually do burn hot. So you've got to think about that in terms of where you're running it, especially if you're cold smoking. Because if you're cold smoking, you're trying to be under 86 degrees Fahrenheit, around 30 degrees Celsius, generally lower than that. Most of the time I'm cold smoking about half of that temperature. When you're lighting a pellet tube smoker, you kind of often, if I'm running it full, 12-inch, get about 3 or 4 hours burn time. But you want to get that flame like going reasonably high. So it has to be calm, you can't have any wind. And then you know that a good sort of 6 or 8 of the pellets are glowing embers, and then blowing it out, and then you're away. Should be smoking nicely. You can't really do it with a lighter. You have to have like a brulee torch or some other thing. If you have a big sort of blowtorch thing, you don't normally have to wait that 5 or 6 minutes to get it going. You can just like flame it and get it going real good. The first pellet tube smoker I had was a bit of a roly-poly because it was round, and having something with a flat side so it can't wibble and wobble is definitely a lot better. If you're putting it somewhere you don't really want it to roll around. You get oval ones as well, but I'll put some links to all these suggested ones below. I've got a blog, Eat Cured Meat, that's got a lot of pellet tube smoking information about it, as well as dry curing, and if you're into that sort of stuff, cold smoking as well. So whether you're using it for a pellet grill smoker, a gas grill smoker, even in a drum or any other type of indirect smoking, you can still use them to do that sort of a boost on the side. A Kamado, even like an egg ceramic smoker as well. So you've got the ability to boost it up if you've already got heat in there, but it's just going to be more heat and more smoke as well. I find generally you'll get, they say 6 hours plus out of a 12-inch pellet tube, but really it's more like 3 or 4 hours. Might have got 5 hours, depends on the wood you're using as well. You do get 6-inch ones, and then I think there's one collapsible one as well, but 12 inches is all good. You can always partially fill it in and then get it going, and then have, you know, like a few hours running if you're doing some non-meat things maybe. So I'll link below to some pellet tubes from my blog, and hope that you got a few tips out of this, and thanks for watching. See ya.